Salve. Let's play some Total War Rome Remastered. And we're back on today's menu, which is apparently the new intro for the series, other than the other intro. They did besiege me over here, which is kind of interesting. They laid siege to Messana. I mean, I don't really see the point of them doing it, but it's their decision, so, oh well, I guess. Right now, though, we do have the opportunity to talk to Taurus, and I, for the life of me, still can't ask them to do the thing, so, yeah, I mean... Oh well. I can request, however, a single payment of like 9,000 denarii.
Let us now talk reasonably.
Okay, they want to pay me 750 for 12 turns. How about you pay me 2,000 for 4 turns, 5 turns maybe.
Regretfully, be quick.
Okay.
Our patience is
I'll give you trade rights as well, and you're going to pay me 1,500 for 8 turns. How's that sound? Demanding, okay. What about 1,250 for 8 turns?
Regretfully, we must decline.
I think it says faction treasury boundless, so you're not...
Our
Either you're
patience
lying or there's something else at play. What about 8,000?
Very well.
There you go. So you can afford 8,000. Good. I tried, Senate. I really did. Speaking of, what's their opinion of me? Standing in the Senate. I am considered Romulus Reborn. A veritable savior of the Republic and chief defender of Rome. Your name is a byword for virtue, dignity, and the Roman way. Meanwhile, the plebeians hate me. What can we do about it? I mean, can't be loved by both, I guess. In a sense, you literally can't be loved by both, so, yeah. Alright. Get aboard the ships. And the new governor of Sardinia is on his way, ladies and gents. Speaking of on his way, let's grab this army. And I think build a watchtower over here. Good thing with islands is they don't require many watchtowers. This and then auto manage. I haven't forgotten. Okay, lovely. Movement points are going to be a bit tight, but eventually we'll get there, I think. Oh, and Julianos is now called Julianos Victor, because all his victories, obviously, which may sound a little bit silly, but it's fitting. What can you do? The real problem, or the real concerning thing, I think, is that on my Julii campaign, where I tested out some of the budget and stuff, I encountered a family member called Octavius or whatever, just some generic first name, Agricola. That's just farmer. Not the farmer as in a nickname, because you might think he might get that nickname because he owns a lot of farm estates or many farm estates and stuff like that, and latifundiae and stuff like that, and he's a great manager of towns and such, and that's why he's got that. No, it's just the farmer. Sorry, it's not the farmer, it's just farmer. Not the farmer, not a nickname, just his last name is Farmer. I don't know what to tell you. Okay, here's the thing. I'm going to fight this battle off camera, because I want to actually... Oh no, they will all die anyway, so there you go. Thought they might be able to escape if I don't fight it manually. This, however, we will fight manually. Neuragic Warriors. They don't have a unit card. Well, they have the generic unit card, which is interesting. The enemy does have 2 generals, though, so... Do I auto resolve? Nah, I'm going to fight this manually. It's, first I want to properly get rid of them. Second of all, I don't want to take too many casualties. And it is an interesting fight, because there's 2 generals, so... It's the remainder of the barbarians, I guess, that we haven't subjugated yet.
The battle is inevitable, but victory hangs in the balance. Do your duty as true Romans, and victory will be within our grasp. And draw strength from this fact. The enemy are so low.
Yeah. No foes come to support them. We have allies, they don't, etc., etc. We've heard this many times. Okay, so Julianos is tactics. The tactics of his legion are going to be a little bit different than the previous ones. Here, we're actually going to go with just 1 line of infantry and archers in the rear, or skirmishers in the rear. It's range units basically. Still the horsemen in the flanks and the spear infantry protecting the archers from the side. However, I'm going to use Julianos on one of the flanks here instead of
Reinforcements have arrived, but are they in time to take part in the battle?
Straight, and then let's move up like so. And the Town Watch I'm not going to use in this battle. I mean, they're going to be there as backup, basically. Let's put them in formation like so. So you know, we get to look at the unit a little bit. That's the extent of what we're going to do with them. Although their presence is kind of interesting because it forces the enemy into a really awkward formation, but yeah. They're afraid of getting outflanked by 2 units of Town Watch. I know. Look, it's not easy being them.
Town Watch.
Yeah, just the generic Town Watch units of Rome Remastered. It's the elephant in the room, I have to address it. A very ethnically diverse group of Town Watch. Which would make sense if they were literally anywhere else other than here, but yeah. Okay, let's move everyone up a little bit more so we can get the Velites in range. Well, I guess they got fed up of just taking damage. They're going to move forwards, but... Okay, I think there's a golden opportunity to try and take out their generals. With Peeler. Oh yeah. I mean, we killed like 3, and over here we got charged as well. It was inevitable. What can you do about it? At least we did break them without taking too much damage, so... Get the cavalry moving. I probably should have moved the cavalry a little bit sooner. I didn't mean to click end battle. It took me by surprise. Oh, Christ. That is unfortunate. I didn't mean to end battle. I meant to continue and try and chase some of them down. Ah, well. Could be worse, I suppose. A candidate for adoption, Gaius Scipio. That's right, candidate for adoption for Gaius Scipio. No, we adopted one recently. We don't really need to adopt another character just yet. Okay, so I think I'm just going to chase this guy down and fight him, even though this army is very much weakened. Kind of want to fight him before he gets to Enna, so that's the reason. This army did disband, so I guess not chasing them down isn't too important. It is for getting experience. If you want to get experience on your men, it's better to chase down enemies rather than just end the battle then and there, but like I said, it's not the most important thing in the world. A little bit of cash injection that we got from Taurus actually helped surprisingly much with construction and stuff, or rather it will help.
The sea is ours. Aye, aye, Captain.
Get rid of those ships too, and now I think I have just the
Without delay.
diplomats left to maneuver around. This guy has a diplomatic skill of 8, and he's only 28 years old. Must say, I am impressed.
A most generous proposal.
The Lustini, right? Yeah.
Moves depleted, sir.
Oh, they have a diplomat there. Even better. Right, good. And now one more diplomat over here. Do I send him towards the Balkans? I kind of feel like I should send him towards the Balkans.
At once.
Because I don't have a diplomat in that general direction. And it's not like I need a diplomat on the islands or in Carthage or somewhere. Oh yeah. We'll have a spy in Enna too. Good. Next turn. I think we're ready. Notice how faster I'm playing up. Told you it would happen. Just the first few episodes were a bit slow. Just getting used to the whole thing, right? I haven't played Rome in a little bit. I had some series sort of, like I said, trying things out, but yeah, there I haven't really been paying too much attention on how things go, and here I want to get everything right, you know? Well, I'm not micromanaging to the most insane degree. The fact that I forgot about one of my cavalry units should be ample proof of that, but, you know, I want to get most things right and try and have a
Fleet ready.
fun time along the way, too.
General.
Okay, General Cornelius
Move out.
Alienus.
Fleet ready. Set sail. Sir.
It does say alien, doesn't it? So, yeah.
Begin the siege. Besieging settlement, sir.
Congratulations on your new posting. You will now, from henceforth, live in the town of Sulky. And you are going to be in charge of, well, the island of Sardinia. So, congrats on that. Another candidate for adoption. We're going to have hundreds of these every turn because we have way too many settlements as compared to the number of generals. But that's fine. I want that. It makes things more challenging and it makes losing a general actually important. But Juggernaut, you haven't lost a general yet. I know, because I'm trying to be careful with them, right? But I mean, natural death by natural causes and stuff also means that it's important and such. So yeah, I mean we have enough, I would say, both generals and family members. Well, I don't think I've recruited a general, but yeah, we have everything we need. Governor of Sicily, Governor of Sardinia, governor in each of the towns, or each of the bigger towns in Rome. I'm not going to put a governor in Bovianum. It's literally a small town in the middle of the mountains up here, or the hills up here. It's really not contributing much to the economy or to the war effort or to anything. So yeah, it's just sort of out of the way. Leave it. And even if it gets to like 20,000 people or something, it's still in Samnium. It's in the middle of nowhere. It's far away from Capua. It's far away. I mean, it's very near Capua, but in a sense, it's far away from Capua because it doesn't have a port. And what am I going to do with it? Like what? Recruit a couple of units and then ferry them all the way to Sicily to do what when I could just recruit them here? It's going to be like this quaint little out of the way town that's just generating money for us. So no need to put a governor there. And yeah, I mean, the next time we might want to adopt a character into the family would be to probably recruit another legion and send them off somewhere. Right. After this, though, the Siege of Enna is going to have to take place, and I'm a little bit concerned about it. So much so to the point where I think I'm going to recruit a unit of Roman archers, unit of Roman Principe, and a unit of Roman Hastati. Yeah! Can we recruit Principe somewhere? No. That's fine, though. What else do we need? Do we need cavalry? Yeah, we need a cavalry unit, too. Oh, that's it. He's gone completely insane. I swear to you I haven't. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to send these units to reinforce the Legion without actually having to move the Legion into a town, if that makes any sense.
Greetings.
Yeah, of course, you're not going to give me map information. You're a huge empire, so tell you what, just establish trade with me.
Proposal.
That'll do.
Greetings.
You can give me.
A most generous proposal.
Okay, lovely. You think, I mean, the Egyptians were obviously never going to give me map information. I'd have to pay a ridiculous amount of money for it, which can be useful if you're about to declare war on them, right? But we're not. We're hours upon hours, in fact, days and weeks of real lifetime away from that. So yeah, I'm not worried about it. However, if we were bordering them, then it would be useful to pay maybe like 10,000 or 15,000 gold. If you're a bigger empire, you can afford it, just to get map information from them. But they're a massive empire; they don't give it away lightly. However, if you think they're difficult, try the Syracusans. Syracusans? No, not the Syracusans. The Seleucids. Nothing to do with Syracuse. Well, I selected Syracuse, so my mind jumped to that. But yeah, you should try the Seleucids. They do not give away map information to nobody. They are just stingy as hell with it. Okay, do I have another place to recruit archers? Yes, I do, over here. You, sorry to say, you're gonna have to go away. I can't get them to enter on time, and I'm not exactly in a rush to besiege this town. I think we're gonna starve them out for a little bit. Okay, we have our new governor over here. We have the Battle of... I might actually want to play this out. The Battle of Oliba Sardinica, and the Auto Resolve has given me good odds, but there's a lot of enemies here. And so it kind of makes me want to fight this manually. Yeah, let's check. Well, actually, let's just move the diplomats first, because I'm going to forget about them if I don't. Hello. Fascinating little thing. Okay, let's head down there, and then...
At your service.
You failed to open the gates, didn't you? No, you opened the gates. Ah. No, Spy failed to open the gates. It's just I can assault it because I have ballista. Okay. Never mind in that case. Let's just besiege them for a few more turns. One more diplomat, the one over here. I want to move over there. Okay. And now I think we just fight, right? I mean, it's the last stronghold of the Carthaginians in Sardinia, and it is the biggest one, or the most well-defended one. Not the biggest one, but it is the most well-defended one, so might as well do the battle, right? It's a bit of a step down from the previous two battles against the Mamertines, which were absolute slaughterfests, but still.
Today is a grim day. All battles are grim. Best you can hope for is to hurt the other side more than they hurt you. The Parthians think themselves our equals. I think their pride is misplaced, and that all they will find here is their deaths.
I don't understand why he calls them Parthians. Is there some sort of inside joke with his army that we're not privy to? At least that's what I'd like to think, right? That there's just an inside joke we're not privy to, because, well, I don't have a better explanation for it, is the thing.
We outnumber them by a large margin, but this may drive them to foolhardy defiance. Be careful. The enemy will try to conserve their strength by firing at us. We must close and fight them hand to hand, like true men.
Yep.
I have never yet lost a fight against these men. I have no intention of starting today. So together, we will gain another victory. I want to see blood. I want to bathe in their blood. I want to bathe in their blood for a week. Now, kill them all!
Okay, that took a dark turn right there at the end. I wasn't expecting in the slightest. But, okay. You do you, I guess, as long as you give me victories on the field of battle. I won't ask what you do with the remains of our enemies. I think that's a fair deal. Okay, let's keep you in the rear. I don't think I'm going to be using you a lot. And obviously, cavalry is there for, what I like to call decoration. Yeah. Let's just move everyone forward ever so slowly. The one thing I really like that the game depicts about the Romans, at least it tries to. It doesn't do a particularly incredible job of it, but it makes the attempt, and I appreciate the attempt a lot. Siege is second nature to Romans, right? They loved siege battles. Defense, not so much. It's the attack, right? They loved attacking in siege battles. They had all kinds of equipment. They were very creative and very inventive when it came to siege battles, with siege towers, different types of catapults, and siege engines and stuff like that. Other factions and other nations at the time simply did not have that. So the Romans had a huge advantage when it came to siege. Think of sappers as well, and engineers and stuff like that. That was a Roman invention. The game doesn't really do them justice as to just how innovative they were, because everyone can sap, or everyone has units that can sap in the game. Everyone has onagers. It's more of a balance thing than anything else. I mean, it wouldn't be really fun to play as, I don't know, Numidians or something and not have access to any siege engines. Just wouldn't work well, right? What, you're going to use just battering rams? Like, come on, that is... no. However, the game does give the Romans some very unique siege engines, like the ballista, the scorpion, right? It gives them a lot of options. Specifically the ballista. It gives you the ballista, I think, with the archery range, which is very cool. It's a siege engine. It can target towers and it can destroy them. especially these like early game towers. You get it with the archery range. I think the Romans are the only nation to get a siege engine with the archery range. Fascinating stuff, right? At least in this mod, obviously. Vanilla things are a little bit different. But even in Vanilla, they get the Scorpion. No other nation gets the Scorpion. Is the Scorpion very good, Juggernaut? Not quite, but like I said, it's an attempt. It's an attempt to show you that they're very good at siege, and it's an attempt I appreciate. Very much so, in fact. And drop the freaking ram.
Captured the walls. Now is the time to press on and capture this place.
I get this what I want. Ooh, obviously attack the militia cavalry, though. They're just going to sit there and wait for us to attack them. Okay, let's get the spearmen in there as well, because I feel like I'm going to require a few more soldiers for this to work the way I've imagined it. Alright, move out, people. As for everyone else, actually, as for you guys, you can retreat. The archers can stay. In fact, the archers can move like so. Start getting some damage in over there. Good. Good. We're going to be able to split up the enemy's forces. Really going to take that path? I didn't know that path was an option. Okay. Good. Congrats. This is exactly what I wanted. To cut off the retreating forces from reaching the plaza. Good. And then, to be fair, fighting the Iberian infantry is going to be a little bit more difficult than I thought, although the peeler over the buildings is an incredible feat. I mean, throwing that thing is difficult as all hell. Although, I do apologize, however, there is someone at the door and I need to go open it, so just give me a second. I will pause the battle. Okay, sorry about that. Where were we? Yeah, let's keep going. So I managed to cut off some of the, what was that, 12? Oh no, that's the other unit. Still, there's 12 Iberian infantry. We cut through them like a knife through butter. That was pretty impressive. Alright, just keep going now. I think the time for strategizing is over. Now it's just the harsh reality of urban warfare. You're going to need to stab pretty much everyone in the town plaza. And they surrendered. Alright, good, lovely. Minimum casualties. The auto resolve did give me good odds, but didn't expect them to be that good. So, here's what it is, right? The Iberian infantry and the spearmen they get and stuff like that, the Carthaginians, are tragically bad. It will take like 3 units of their infantry to take out 1 unit of Astarte most of the time. And that's just... I mean, it's just unfortunate, right? It really is. So, anywho, Temple to Saturn. And this building, or this settlement, actually has everything we need to retrain the Legion. So why don't we do just that? Merge up some of these forces. Retrain them, and we could even recruit another unit if we're so inclined. But no, I think we're just going to grab a unit of Town Watch and get ready to move out to Corsica next turn. Over here, we're just waiting for the reinforcements to arrive. Okay, lovely. Keep going.
We request your help.
Okay, yeah, I will attack
Our
Taurus.
thanks.
Thank you.
Welcome, friend.
By the way, there's this region of Consentia. Is there anything we can do to come to sort of an agreement that you give it to me and...
We cannot accept.
Okay, fair enough, sorry. It's kind of in the way, right? It's kind of like your exclave a little bit, and yeah, I know there's a road leading from it directly to your territory, but you know, it just kind of feels like it's sort of in the part of Italy that you know, should be mine. And reinforcements. For those of you that don't know how reinforcements work, it's like this. You reinforce everything and then you take them out. Same with these guys. Reinforce all of them and then you take the extra troop out. Does it damage experience a little bit? Yeah, a little bit, but it's not a big deal. Pretty sure the same thing happens when you retrain them in a settlement anyway, so... yeah. Now, what was I gonna do? I was thinking of doing something. Ah, there is this, obviously, right? I mean, I might as well wait one more turn, get the extra archers in. They're actually going to be very important for the mission. And I don't want to betray the Brutii in their trust, so I'm going to go to Taurus and I'm going to attack the port. Yes, I will. And then also, I'm going to build a trireme. Yep. Because we need a ship to ferry this legion, once it's done with the Siege of Enna, to Melita. This legion, however, I think is ready to leave. Auto-managed construction and everything else. Let's give them one more unit of Town Watch. Get you on the ships, and first of all, we're going to land here, and we're going to fight this army, and then we're going to go over there. Right. Yes, yes, good, good, excellent. And is that everything we needed to do? Ah, diplomats. Whenever I think I haven't done everything I need to do for the turn, the answer is usually that I've forgotten to move the diplomats and get more trade agreements and map information and stuff from people.
Moves depleted, sir.
Although you have a lengthy journey to go on, so I kind of forget about you for a while. Alright. Brutii could please, for the love of everything that is Roman, take out Taurus so I get a new Senate mission. That would be just awesome, right? And we have the reservist archers as well. See, for them it didn't change experience one bit. It's fine, I guess. And I'm pretty sure we can do the battle now. Yep. I reckon we can do the battle, no problem. Let's auto-resolve this. Besiege Aleria. Blockade its port. And, I mean, what can I say? Doom hath come for the island of Corsica. Or as the in-game end credits song would say, the mighty hand and sword of Roman war. At least I still think it's in the end credits, right? Is it in Remastered, actually? I don't know. I don't rightly know if it's in Remastered or not. It should be. The song by, I think it's Jeff and Angela Von Dyke. They've created the theme songs and stuff for Total War games, or Jeff Von Dyke has. Used to, at least, for a very long time. He doesn't do it anymore. They've moved on to someone else, I think, in CA, but... oh well, you know, what can you do? We can only get a temple to Vulcan in Messana. We would have the settlement. Do you know what? The military is taking over Messana. It's too good not to use it. It's too good, I'm sorry. Like I said, the military is going to take over Messana. And I've decided that it is of the utmost importance that a new legion be created. Definitely have the money for it. And the legion is going to be created in Messana. Going to be composed of mostly Hastati. Do we even want Prickapes? I want Prickapes. Yes, I do. I want Prickapes. And then over here, I guess we can put Hastati. 4 of them, and then we have 4 Hastati over here, so no. Instead of that, we're going to have 4 archers over here. So, Prickapes, Hastati, archers, Equites, except we already have 1 over here, so let's make 1 unit of Equites. We have 1 unit of Hastati, 1 unit of archers already over here, so 1 fewer and 1 fewer here. And then we'll see about the siege engine and stuff like that. We could get a unit of Italian spearmen here, and I will, yeah. I will, okay. And that's the plan for the new legion. Obviously, the Temple to Vulcan is like an extra upgrade of light and heavy weapons. That's going to be oh so important. And then we have this siege as well. Do I end turn and starve them out a little bit more, or do I attack right now? I think I attack right now, right? No reason to wait anymore.
At your service.
Yeah, let's wait one more turn. We're not in a rush anyway. We can wait a tiny touch more. We will need a new commander, though, now that I think about it. We will need a new commander for the 3rd Legion, effectively. And it's probably going to be our best one at that as well. But I may take a few turns off camera in the next episode or 2. Essentially, I want to move the army that was in charge of the Legion that was on the campaign for the islands. First Legion under our faction Air. I want to move them over into Messana to get them new weapons and armor. And when that is done, I want to... the Brutii really lift their siege. Maybe they were defeated, who knows? I think they were defeated, because look at the number of men over here, and... yeah, I think they might have been actually defeated and just ran away and replenished their forces and came back the same turn. I understand Chances of that are not exactly sky high, but it is possible that's what they've done. So, as I was saying, I might take a few turns off camera, because I don't think anything interesting is going to happen. I just want to get this army back to where it needs to go, and that is to Sicily, to the town of Messana to get new equipment and weapons and stuff. Basically just armor, right? Most of them just need better armor. And once I do that, I'm going to put a watchtower over here, so we have a sight line over the sea. Reinforce some of this lot. Everything's on auto manage. Yeah, it is. Alright, so basically I want to move this army over here, get them new equipment, get this army over here, get them new equipment as well for at least some of their units, get the 3rd Legion to siege Melita, and then afterwards, like I said, not really interested in invading North Africa. I think we're going to jump over in here and start fighting for the Iberian Peninsula. I reckon that'll give us a nice injection of cash too. However, I'm going to have like 3 legions at that point. I don't need one to defend Sicily. I don't need one to defend Sardinia and Corsica. I need navies for that. So I'm going to build up my ships a little bit. And if I send 2 legions this way, I might send one over into Taurus first if the Brutii can't take it in any reasonable time frame, let's say. If they can, good on them, but if they can't, I might need to sort of help them out a little bit, let's say. Oh, and I will grab a few more ships pretty much immediately for this navy. The good commander. Well, good, he has 1 star, but the one with a commander, right? I don't want to adopt anyone just yet. I'm probably just going to build a general for the 3rd Legion, rather than giving it to a... whatchamacallit, rather than giving it to a family member. Anyways, for the next episode, the Siege of Enna. I'll see you all then. Right. Thank you very much for watching. Like, subscribe down below if you enjoyed the video. You know, Patreon membership, stuff like that if you want to support the channel. And I'll see you all next time. Have fun. Take care. Bye-bye.